Ryanair won't refund me. Sure, I fly for free. So I booked a flight for the 24th of December to visit my grandparents. Trying to be responsible, I booked the flight 8 weeks in advance. Paid €150 for both flights, there and return. And sure, I'll pay that €6 for a suitcase. So all is good and I forget about the flight. Well, last week I get an email telling me that the flight time has changed. Okay, I check it. Great. It departs 2 hours earlier. No worries. 3 days later. Ping. Another email. But now the flight is a day prior. Shit. I have university that day. But let me see what I can do. Contact customer service. Jump trough hoops. But there is no alternative flight. Okay. While browsing, I notice that the flight is now a bit cheaper. €40 cheaper. So I ask if I can get a partial refund or an upgrade for the inconvenience of the flight leaving earlier and me reshuffling my schedule. Well, nope. They insist that I can only accept the flight or cancel it fully. I hold off. Not worth the hassle, I think. Who knows how long it takes to get my money back. So after a few days I check the flight. Wow, they reduced the price. Now the asking price is €7.99. That's almost free. So I ask again, is a partial refund possible? Okay, no problem. Please cancel my booking. 24 hours later they notify me the full refund has been processed. Great, now I book the flight again. For just €15 there and back. Now that's a cheap flight. The taxi to the airport costs me more. But hey, no partial refund. Update. Today they change the departure time again. Now it departs at 7 in the morning instead of 2 in the afternoon. How does an airline change the time so much and stay in business? This is the same airline that people in Dublin were buying €15 tickets because the airport pub was the only pub open at one point during the pandemic. Fuck their suitcase fee. When I fly Ryanair, I'm walking in like Randy in A Christmas Story, with 8 layers of clothing. My dad was an air traffic controller and he made me promise never to fly Ryanair. If there's any alternative carrier for the route, use them. It's just not worth saving a few quid. If you even do save anything the way they squeeze you. That should be the last change. Any changes within a 14-hour window will trigger your passenger rights. And you can get euro from them. Is 24 road the 23rd or the 24th? Ryanair is the airline that tried to install pay toilets on their planes. Can you imagine the genius who thought up that brilliant scheme? I've heard that Ryanair is crap. But this is a new level of shittery. I don't care how cheap their flights are. Not knowing when the flight will be is too high a price to pay. Damn. £15. That's awesome. Haven't purchased a flight in the US for less than $100 since spring break in 2001. Good old Ryanair. Even for €15, it's a wonder anyone flies with them. Someone made a good song about them though. Now I don't know if you've tried locating Stansted on a map, but checking in at 5 a.m. is a fecking load of crap. Cheap flights. Fascinating Ida. https www.youtube.com/watch v = zag 0 luyhhfc. Which bit is the malicious compliance? Ryanair is the worst. No respect for their customers, employees or authorities. In this case, I don't understand the difference between Ryanair giving a partial refund of €135 and you cancelling and rebooking your flight for €15. Unless you were seeking a smaller partial refund. Which doesn't make sense for you. Perhaps I don't understand. This post seems to just be taking off because everyone, rightfully, hates Ryanair. You paid it. Spirit in the USA does the same thing. I have a flight for March 2022 that's been changed twice already. Are any legs if this flight in the EU? Changing a travel time by 5 hours in the EU entitles you to quite a bit more money. Just take the earlier flight and then put in the request for payment because passenger writes in. The EU are fantastic. We had an airline change our flight so it was delayed and we could take a different flight a couple hours later, or we could take our original flight which was going to be 5 hours delayed. If we kept our original flight, we were entitled to have relatively large payments given to us for the delay, but if we had accepted the earlier flight it would have been nothing. So we maintained our original flight with the delay, and about 2 weeks later I'd say we got payments for several €100 each. Then we used that money to add Istanbul to our trip. Lol. What kind of a shitty airline is this?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.